Very warmest welcome to everyone in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talking about Nicolas Appert. He is called the father of food technology. Okay, he is Nicolas Appert. You will already saw the image. Okay, he will take birth in 17 November 1749. Okay, and he is died in 1 June and 1841 in France, and the place is Massy. Nationally, he is a French and he is from France. Now go with the biography section. Appert was a confectioner and chef in Paris from 1784 to 1795. In 1795, he began experiment with way to preserve foodstuff and succeeding with soups, vegetables, juices, dairy products, jellies, jams, and syrup. He placed the food in glass jars, sealed them with cork and sealing wax, and placed them in boiling water. In 1800, Napoleon offered a price of 12,000 francs for a new method to preserve foods. In 1806, Appert presented a selection of bottled fruit and vegetable from his manufacture at the exposition des Produits de. It is like in it is a type of French language, okay, but did not win any reward. Okay, in 1810 the Bureau of Arts and Manufacture of Ministry of Interior gave Appert an ex gratia payment of 12,000 francs on condition that he make his process public. Appert accepted and published a book describing his process that year. Appert's treatise was entitled, okay, The Art of Preserving Animal and Vegetable Substances. 200 copies were printed in 1810. This was the first cookbook of its kind on modern food preservation method. Okay. Now, the house of Appert in the town of Massy near Paris became the first food bottling factory in the world. Years before, Louis Pasteur proved that heat killed bacteria. Appert patented his invention and established a business to preserve a variety of food in sealed bottles. Appert's method was to fill thick, large-mouthed glass bottles with produce of every description ranging from beef, fowls, eggs, milk, and prepared dishes. According to sources, Appert deliberately avoided using tin plate in his early manufacture because the quality of French tin plate was poor. His greatest success for publicity was an entire ship. He left airspace at the top of the bottle, and the cork would then be sealed firmly in the jar by using vice. The bottles was then wrapped in canvas to protect it, while it was dunked into boiling water and then boiled for as much time as Appert deemed appropriate for cooking the content thoroughly. In honor of Appert, canning is sometimes called appertization, but should be distinguished from pasteurization. Okay, Appert's early attempt at food preservation by boiling involved cooking the food to the temperature far in excess of what is used in pasteurization, that is 70 degrees centigrade, and in Fahrenheit it is 158 degree, and can destroy some of the flavor of the preserved food. Appert method was so simple and workable that it quickly became widespread. In 1810, British inventor and merchant Peter Durand, also of French origin, patented his own method, but this time in a tin can, so creating the modern day process of canning foods. In 1812, Englishmen Brian Donkin and John Hall purchased both patent and began producing preserves. Just a decade later, the Appert method of canning had made its way to America. Tin can mass production was, however, not common until the beginning of 20th century, partly because a hammer and chisel were needed to open cans until the invention of a can opener by an Englishman named Yates in 1855. Let's talk about the owners. Okay. In 1991, a monumental statue of Appert, a work in bronze by the artist Jean Robert Ipos was erected in Champagne, a place where affixed to his birthplace in 1986. In 1999, bust of Appert by Richard Breuer were erected in Institute of Food Technology IFT, Chicago, USA, Massey, and Museum of Fine Arts in Chalons en Champagne. In 210, a statue of Appert by Roger Marion was erected in Melataverne, France. A room in the Museum of Fine Arts and Archaeology, the collection Jean-Paul Barbier and AINA detail object on the site of International Association Nicolas Appert. There are 72 streets named after Nicolas Appert in France and one in Canada. There is a high school named after Nicolas Appert in Orvault, France. In 1955, a French postal stamp commemorated him. 210 was declared Nicolas Appert Year, a national celebration by the French Ministry of Culture. The Principality of Monaco issued a postage stamp featuring Appert. Okay, and exhibition entitled Mice and Bolte was held at the Chalons in Champagne. Now Nicholas Appert Award, what type of award he will having? Okay, since 1942 each year the Chicago section of the Institute of Food Technology award the Nicholas Appert Award, recognizing lifetime achievement in food technology. Study Association. The Student Association of the Food Technology Education at Wageningen University is called Nicholas Appert. Since 1972, this association has focused on improving the courses related to food technology education and organizes several events each year for the student and alumni. Currently, almost 300 bachelor's and master's students are member. In 207, the association celebrated its ninth lustrums. Okay, so thank you very much guys to watching this video. If you like this video, so thumbs up and just share with your friend. So the father of food technology is called Nicholas Appert. Okay, and now let's coming with the next section of video, and thank you very much.